Hi everybody, it's Katie. I just wanted to come and say hi to you guys and show you some new pieces that I have been working on. I felt like I needed to get out of the house and be outside, even though we're in Texas and it's blazing hot outside. I found myself a shady spot and it's not too bad actually. I want to start off by showing you a piece that I made that has inspired the collection of jewelry that I'm working on currently, and I'll talk a little bit about that collection and show you a piece that will be in the collection. So this is the piece that kind of inspired this collection. It is one of my Raven Thunderbirds. I have transitioned from hand fabricating every single Thunderbird that I made into making a mold of one of those original pieces that I hand fabricated and then casting them. And I do the casting myself, so they're still handmade by me, but they're just cast instead of each layer being soldered together. So with anything, there's always a learning curve, and when I was casting pieces, I would get some that wouldn't fill all the way. And this is one of those pieces that actually did not fill all the way. I hope that's in focus. You can see he's kind of beat up, kind of tattered. He's actually missing part of his wings on each side and his tail. He just didn't fully cast. But when I saw this piece, I thought it had a lot of beauty to it, and I actually went back in with my hammer and I added some more texture to it to highlight that kind of weathered look to it. This idea of perfectly imperfect has been on my mind for a while. It was shown in my last collection, which was the mindful collection with the eyes, and I did the kintsugi with the inlaid gold in the flaws. And so this piece, after I saw this bird, and it brought to mind this idea of he's been through something. He's kind of tattered and worn. Maybe he's flown through fire. He's been through a battle, right? And again, I think that's very with the times of, we are in this weird time that we're battling through. And I paired him with Mexican fire opal beads. You can see that they are gorgeous in a gradiating color from light to dark, and I just like the idea of the fire opal because it's a fire opal. Just the name again is like flying through fire. So this was the first piece, and I made this piece and it got me thinking of another bird, a phoenix, and you know, this majestic mythological bird that is reborn through fire, right? Like at the end of its life, it catches fire and it's reborn from the ashes. And again, that idea of flying through fire or not being destroyed by the fire. And it kind of continues also the theme from my my little mini collection with the light overpowers darkness pieces. So after I made that piece and I got me thinking about phoenixes, I started designing some phoenix. And I made a piece. This is the only piece that I have to show you right now, but all the ideas are churning away, right? Look at this guy. Look at how majestic he is. He's got the hinged wings. He has a beautiful carnelian stone in his body and a flush set CZ for an eye. And of course he'll be on a chain or beads or something. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably actually keep this original piece and make some other pieces based off of him. The carnelian stone, I actually have held onto this piece. I got this stone way back in, I think it was 2013, when I was taking jewelry classes out in California, and I didn't know how I would set a faceted stone at the time. I had mostly done cabochons, and so I kind of held on to that. So I have used this time that we're in to actually experiment with some jewelry making techniques that maybe I didn't have as much experience in, or I wanted to try and I haven't gotten around to doing it. And one of those techniques was flush setting. I have done flush setting a handful of times, but I never I hadn't done it enough that I felt confident to do it on a finished piece of jewelry. So this piece, I just went for it. I thought he would look really cool with his, an eye that was a little flush set stone there, and I went for it, and I'm really happy with the results. So this piece also pulled in mind with the hinged wings. Quite a while ago, several years ago, I had seen this piece of jewelry. It was a Native American piece that was a three-dimensional eagle or a bird of some sort, and he had talons that came out, and he had these wings, and they were hinged wings. So that kind of stuck in my mind for the hinged wing aspect of this. And I'll look up the artist information and link it in the bottom of the video so you can go check that piece out too. I really, really wanted that piece when I saw it at a shop here in San Antonio, down by the Pearl. But I couldn't afford the piece at that time, and it still sticks in the back of my mind. It was a really beautiful piece. So with my jewelry, if you stuck around long enough, you just know that I pull from all these different sources and put symbolism and meaning into all of my pieces. So I really wanted to do these pieces that speak to me and what I feel like and what I'm going through at the time that I create them. And this idea that, COVID has been really stressful and difficult on so many people on so many levels, from health issues to job issues, and just mentally, just the not being able to live our lives like we're used to and see the people we love as often as we want to, and just all of it. And so this phoenix is my saying that we will be reborn from our ashes. We will get through this time. We will come out the other side reborn. And yeah, so that was kind of the idea behind this piece. There are going to be a bunch of different pieces. This is going to be more of a statement piece. There will be some smaller pieces. There are pieces that are based off of a sun design that I have, and I hope you guys really enjoy the collection. I'm not very good at releasing collections, so I don't know when this collection will be finished. Someday you'll be able to see all the pieces, but that's it for now. I just wanted to share that with you all, and I hope you're having a good Saturday. All right, bye-bye.